The fossils of civilization. Recent archaeological discoveries unearthed the possibility of unknown ancient civilizations. Could the origins of human history date back further than we think? These discoveries prove the beginning of civilization itself is less concrete and more a world of unsolved mysteries.
The edifice of our past, built by historians and archaeologists, stands on foundations that are likely to prove defective and dangerously unsound.
But if there are ancient civilizations beneath our toes, how did they become stranded and lost in time? Ancient cultures reach back from each continent and provide history of the origins of civilization itself. But what if that history were incomplete? There's a cacophony of mysteries about the progression of life, the earth, and humankind. Experts believe evidence exists for ancient settlements before the Sumerians, the earliest recorded human civilization. Mesopotamia is highly regarded as the cradle of life. But what if these settlements are remnants of even later civilizations?
Out among the foothills of southeast Turkey, not far from the Syrian border, lies a site so old as to be literally unbelievable. Before Göbekli Tepe was discovered in 1994, it was thought no structure so complex could possibly have been created by hunter-gatherers. The standard story was that our distant ancestors had first learned agriculture, then settled down, and only then started building the grand monuments.
The lack of information pertaining to an historically integral archaeological site unearthed 28 years ago is shocking. If we are just beginning to break ground with our understanding of the implications of Göbekli Tepe, how do we know there aren't more sites below us? Alternative archaeologists argue that North America has ancient civilizations hidden underneath.
But then along came Göbekli Tepe, and it blew that theory totally out of the water. Dating back to at least 10,000 BC and possibly further, Göbekli Tepe turned our understanding of history on its head.
The discovery and excavation of Göbekli Tepe deepens our understanding of the beginnings of human civilization. Imagine what else we have yet to discover.
Roughly spoken, the monuments there are 12,000 years old, 12,000 years before today, or 10th millennium BC. That's just after the Ice Age.
We're looking at the largest megalithic site that's ever been created on Earth, and it pops up 11,600 years ago with no obvious background.
If humans were intelligent enough to build religious monuments more than 10,000 years ago, could there have been other ancient civilizations lost? The implication is the span between humans acting as hunter-gatherer groups and forming a civilization is murky and uncertain. Our early civilization's murky waters are attributed to the theories that attempt to explain their disappearance or decimation. Some of the ideas point towards a massive event, such as a comet impact, that caused an earth-changing flood.
Here what you have to visualize is a tsunami sweeping over the land that's over 1,000 feet deep. At least continental-wide, there was apparently a major human population crash, exactly coincident with the megafaunal extinctions.
Although much of this is speculation, the mystery of our civilization's origins still remains to be unsolved. And the truth is that there seems to be intelligent constructs left by our ancestors that we had underestimated. Serpent Mound is another extremely interesting site that may offer evidence that is contrary to the mainstream historical account of civilization.
We're certain that the serpent can accommodate over 15 possible solar and lunar alignments. The serpent also reflects from directly above a pattern of stars. So that's why we say the serpent is the most astonishing effigy anywhere in the world of its kind.
There is still hope for more information in uncovering new theories and the search for unknown ancient ruins in the Amazon.
So we need to be patient and wait for further excavations in those sites to be able to explain something of what we are seeing right now. The big thing is that we can say there is new civilization, new culture waiting for us to study them.
With so much to excavate, most of the work on these newly discovered structures will be done by the next generation of archaeologists.
It is apparent that the Earth still contains evidence of ancient mysteries extending from the stories in our history books and the myths from our past. As new theories take form and progress is made on archaeological sites, the missing link within civilization's past could be brought to surface.